God damn. God, yo. God damn. God damn. What's going on over here? So this certain indie title named Swords and Slippers have been gaining a special type of attraction for what I see on X, especially with the gaming media from Japan, where it even got the attention from Japanese gaming news site GameSpot. Because of its art design, it seems like it could have been developed by a Japanese developer, but nah, it's actually developed from a studio in Warsaw, Poland called Mass Creation. With that being said, let's check out this trailer for this indie title. Let's see what they working on, let's see what they cooking, let's see why this game is bringing all the Japanese attraction, whatever. Let's see. So let's check it out. Play that trailer real quick. I can already see it right here. You can already see it right here. God damn. God, yo. God damn. God damn. What's going on over here? That's like some Alice in Wonderland thing going on here. Nah, this is looking tight fire. Looking tight fire, I won't lie. Nah. Them jiggle physics looking crazy. They going crazy with this game they going crazy with the fan service in this game, like for real. But yeah, that was a trailer. Now I'm gonna leave a link to the Patreon so you guys can support the title. I'm gonna leave it on my description for whoever's like watching this video or whatever, but I'm just gonna go through what this game is. I don't know what really the game is like. It kind of looks like some Bayonetta kind of like action hack and slash game, but from what I read, it kind of seems like it's actually a roguelike title. So that's basically what it's gonna be. I'm just gonna keep reading this. So welcome to Swords and Slippers Patreon, our newly claimed, slightly twisted corner of the internet where fairy tales get darker, sharper, and a whole lot more sexier and mischievous. So they are going for that type of tone of having fan service in the game. We're Mass Creation, and we won't lie, we couldn't have been happier. You're here, though we might be a little nervous. As you can see, we've been pouring our efforts into crafting a Grimm-fairy-tales character action roguelite. There you go, roguelite mixed with deck builder and VN elements. I don't know what deck builder is. Like, I've never really played a game like that, so me personally, I'm not too sure how this game is gonna be. Like, I don't know, I might try a demo if it ever comes out or whatever. Like, yeah, anyways, I'm with the fan service though. Like, the fan service looking type crazy, you know what I'm saying? Combined with our own spin of stories many of you may well known, and we like to share the process because we're building this with you, not just for you. Your engagement honestly means everything. This is the very first post, is opening our castle gates and hoping things aren't too messy, and we're keen to bring those behind the scenes and front row cool extras as we build Sword and Slippers from the ground up. So what we making? Princesses with various weapons revolting against evil stepmothers, evil bad guys with minions who seriously need to chill, fast-paced hack and slash combat where you get to master the battlefield, a substantial bit of roguelite randomness to keep things spicy and give you progress satisfaction, and yes, some dating sim flair because even fierce warriors deserve love or drama. That's what we presume for now. That's pretty interesting that they try to put all of this in the game's mix. Like, all of this together kind of sounds interesting. The gameplay already looks pretty interesting. Like I said, it has like some hack and slash kind of features, and I don't really know how it's really gonna play out. But yeah, this is basically their Patreon. If you guys want to support them, you guys really want to look at the trailer or whatever, you guys can support them right here. I'll put the link above in the description so you guys can check it out. But as you can see, is like the art design and the villains and all this other stuff, like the art design, character design, villains, environments, animations, interactional mechanics, which we definitely consider art. And yeah, like, I don't know, it's looking pretty cool. It's looking pretty cool so far. As you can see, some of the screenshots over here, some of the screenshots, as you can see, it's looking pretty cool, man. Like, I don't know, it's like Alice in Wonderland. Like I said, it's, oh, look at these baddies over here. Look, I like this character right here. I like her design over here with the claws and shit. That looking fire right here. And yeah, you can see the villain in the back. I don't know, this is looking pretty cool. It's looking pretty fire, and people are supporting it. Like, oh, this looks amazing. you know. And I really hope that this game is not only on PC. I hope that, I'm pretty sure it's gonna come on PC first, because that's where mostly like indie title developers, that's normally where they put the games first, so that they could get a lot of feedback from like creators and everything else. And it's also easier to put games on the Steam, you know, because it's easier to like kind of put your game out there as a demo, rather than like putting your game out there freely on like PlayStation or whatever, where it has to be kind of like a complete product, you know, rather than like, you know, kind of like having just a beta that you can keep upgrading, updating, and all this other stuff. You know, most titles that are like kind of like most titles that are like currently in development, they normally add them into Steam first, and then they put them onto PlayStation, into consoles and everything else. So we'll see what happens with this game. I mean, this game is getting a lot of traction, like I said. I mean, as you can see alone from the trailer, like, my god, like, you saw that character design, like, yo, it was going crazy. So that's kind of what they're going for over here. They kind of trying to get the eyes attention from us, like, you know what I'm saying? They're trying to get the eyes and attention, you know. They're trying to make the characters look sexy and everything else. Like, you know, this ain't gonna be like one of those bada bing bada boom kind of games where it's like, nah, you know, the characters look kind of like stale and shit like that. Like, you know, like most of these Western RPGs where they put, you know, their female characters look like shit, like, you know. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about this, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna keep updating you guys about this game. I hope that this game gets you know, I hope it gets more traction out there. You know, supposedly, like, when I go back on Twitter, it kind of says, like, if you go back to their you know, so if you go back to their Twitter or whatever, their account, you see it says from GameSpark, almost 500,000 views in Japan. That's a lot. That's a lot for, you know, Japanese media, you know what I'm saying? So that's a lot. And this game is not even like out yet. This game is still in development, so yeah, you know, that's a lot, to tell the truth. But, and then like we even have over here, like, people even thought that this game was Japanese, you know what I'm saying? People thought that this game was, look, this guy thought that it was a Japanese roguelite action game featuring Snow White, but that's not really what it is. This guy had to make the correction, you know, the developer had to make a correction and says, nah, this game is not made in Japan. We are considered a Western development, but we get where it's coming from. And obviously it's the character design, because the character design looks looking a little crazy. But yeah, that's just me. This is what I think. I don't know, like, let's see how this game furthers on. Let's see more of the gameplay. Like, you know, they even have a little clips here, there, like, you know, as you can see, look, it kind of looks hack and slashy, like I said, hack and slashy. But they're gonna add the little roguelite elements to it. They're gonna add the little card based elements to it or whatever. Like, you know, look, she doing air combos out here. Look at that. Holy shit. Oh, no, this looking type fire. I don't know, this looking type fire. And this game just got announced. It got announced not so long ago, probably like early March or something like that. So this game is still going out there. The word is going to be out there. People are still looking at this game. This game still is in development, obviously. So I hope you guys can support it in some way, somehow. But anyways, with that being said, let me know what you guys think about this trailer. Let me know what you guys think about the game overall. Let me know if you guys will be picking this game up when it comes out. Will you guys be giving it a try? And yeah, just keep an update with the developer. The developer seems like, you know, they will respond to a lot of criticism or whatever, this and that, and they will take feedback from a lot of the fans, because this isn't a new company. This company has been developing a little bit of other indie games. So yeah, just let me know in the description. In the description. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this game. And please remember to subscribe and like this video. I will highly appreciate it. My name is Sam Maddock, and I'll see you guys in the next video.